Yo, hey, what's up guys? We're back on the test server, and in today's video I'm gonna show you how to beat stage 31 up to stage 35 all with one team. But you gotta be aware, this is the most endgame thing that we have in the game. Event Dungeon counts as the most hardest thing in the game. I'm super experienced in the game, I can deal with some stuff, new proving ground, and it's not as hard as this one. I swear to God, it's not as hard as this one. But yeah, we gotta talk about of what we do, and of course, what is the RNG in here. Because I kind of got okay towards the idea that everything is kind of RNG these days, and you gotta go through some RNG layers to get success. It is kind of the theme about everything, and I kind of made a team that is, I think, approachable for many people, because I tried to make, yeah, not so hard to get champions and stuff. I know there's some void epics, for example, but this is so hard endgame that at this point you should have one, or else I don't know, like even the crater teams, maybe there's other teams speed farming or doing it in 20 seconds and stuff, but they usually have like super incredible gear, and at this point you probably have all these champions already. But yeah, we gotta talk about quickly about a little bit RNG, then I go over the stats and stuff. You probably will hate me for it, but I also hate myself for using stuff like this, don't you worry. And yeah, let's talk about quickly about RNG. The thing that you gotta be aware, Mikage right now, she's on a 6-star, not Mikage, Mifrala, right, I always mess them up. Mifrala is on a 6-star right now. She's pretty nasty on stage 35, but she is not as nasty on stage 31, for example, because her blessing is not so great. And yeah, on a 6-star, it's kind of like messing you up a little bit. Let's quickly talk about what the blessing does. It reduces your speed by the amount of buffs that you have on your team. So you gotta be aware of it, and if you exceed some, I think it was 3 buffs, then she will do or the blessing does a turn meter decrease effect for one time that is on a 4-turn cooldown. So that happens once, but you really gotta be aware of it. It might messes you up. You're like, oh, I have so much speed, why does this not work and stuff. And the second guy is this one, it's the Guardian guy, but we don't have to really see his kit and stuff, because his performance will show what he is, kind of the RNG guy. Okay, the first thing he does is block buffs. That is really nasty, so in the usual part, you should have a cleanser at the beginning that you can use to get rid of the block buffs, because you want to obviously have some buffs for the seer. Obviously, so that's what we got, how we countered that one. But let me also show you something different, because he has some other RNG in here that kind of messes you up. Boom! Okay, he didn't crit now. That was actually good RNG in my scenario, because he attacked me, and that happens because he got a 50% chance if you put out a buff that he attacks you. That means Patrick is gonna start his fight, and he has a passive to put out some buffs naturally. So he takes a turn, puts out some buffs passively, and the trigger is already happening, so he can just melt my Patrick right away at the beginning. And that's kind of what I mean for the RNG layers, that I'm kind of okay with some RNG layers. Like, for example, this one is pretty nasty, because I start the fight, I get killed, wow, my run is over. But also, I can get through it. Like, this is okay, it will just happen sometimes, probably a lot of more times in the video, because RNG hates me when I do videos. But let's quickly talk over the other things. Can you just please not kill? Okay, let's talk about the rest. I think I will survive. I get at least chance to talk quickly. Please, let me talk. Alright, I can talk. So, this champion right here, it is actually immune to stuns, freezes, and other things. That means if your purpose is to stun them, freeze them or something, that does not work, because she is the fastest, and she gonna put out block debuffs with a cleanse right after you did the stun, probably. And what I thought is turn meter decreases. I used Armand's later on, because he was perfectly fitting. But if you just think about turn meter decreases, there's a Marius on the left side that will just smack you really hard, and probably most of the time just kills you if you don't have like stone skins or super tanky and stuff. So turn meter decrease wasn't really a thing, because like, yeah, you get just smacked. Stunning was not really a thing. The only thing that really works is block active skills, but that also really doesn't provide you from getting attacked from the Marius, for example, so that's also not really a thing. So I used, on some stages, Armands to get turn meter decreases, Marius would actually hit us, but then he also gets stunned. So this champion right here, that is immune to stuns, has just no turn meter, and we can do whatever we want. But later on, it wasn't really a thing anymore, because I needed some more buffs for C and stuff for stage 31s. But Armand's is actually a good thing for here. To be honest, like, I was using it instead of the Arbiter right there, just stunning them, getting my buffs up, killing them, and then deal with the boss. That's fine. But yeah, I think that's all about this spot, and I think all the RNG kind of course, yeah, the boss, obviously, right? Let me put my team back in here. Where is it? Right here. Obviously, the boss is really nasty, and you need the Inquisitor Shamael for really dealing with the stupid fear. Yes, there's probably other champions or some other scenarios and that can go through it. And also, you could roll the dice for a couple times if you just know your team works and you just gotta finish it one time and you gotta restart 20 times, but at one point, just all true fears didn't proc. But yeah, we got a 50% chance of getting a true fear when we put out the buff. It's kind of hard to deal with, and yeah, I would just highly recommend Inquisitor Shamael. He is just the option for it. And yeah, that's all of the stupid RNG that we have to go through. And now let's kill it. What is our goal? Alright, let's do it on auto if he doesn't attack us. Our goal is to get out a cleanse and a increased speed from our Patrick. Then we boost with our Arbiter, and all the way we hope that the right champion doesn't take oh, he did actually take a turn, alright. And then if my Lydia would be available in that moment, I could just kill them. Let me do that one more time, hopefully. Or let's do it a couple times, because that is just what we have to do. Am I really liking it? No, not at all. So, yeah, it's kind of a thing that we have to go for, but yeah. Now he put out his buffs. She put out her buffs. Hopefully he doesn't go. Shamael, oh, and he did go. We have to go through 3 layers of 50% basically, and a layer of 20%, because you saw it. My Lydia got sheeped. Like even, why doesn't it start on auto now? Like even if we go in there and we get not counterattacked, let's call it counterattacked by buffing ourselves, then we also gotta deal with the sheep. Alright, she puts out buffs. No attack. Nice. Lydia. Alright. Please don't hit. Oh, you stupid. That's why I actually don't like this new system and stuff so much. Because it has always to do something with RNG. Yeah, and it's sometimes so hard to do content these days if everything is just more frequently RNG. How are we supposed to make the gameplay look nice when we have to face so many RNG layers? So let's do it one more time. It just didn't start on auto. Like I was on auto when I exited. Why can it not be on auto when I enter again? And yeah, I wish at this point, Therium, for real, we have to restart so often in this game that we might want to consider having a little button on the top left right there that you click and it just immediately goes to a loading screen and restarts for you. Because that's what we have to do so often in this game. So, but yeah, let's go through the RNG. And again, I told you, I'm kind of okay when the team is, why isn't it down auto? Like, I'm okay when the team has to go through some RNG layers, when you just know your team will succeed afterwards, if you actually got it done, instead of, yeah, you just not knowing. So please don't attack. Oh, he didn't die? Everybody else died besides of him? Like, holy mo, what? That usually never happens. But yeah, you kind of can see what I mean right now. God, come on, yeah? Just my Shamael needs to survive. Please kill him. Wait, I gotta do it now myself. Because, like, yeah, alright. Let's put out block resisted, of course. Yes, at least block burst. Come on, kill him. Oh, of course, I got cheap. Alright. Oh, I got killed. Yeah, oh man. Oh, RNG. Like, even the numbers behind the damage is RNG. Like, yeah, alright. Let me not do it anymore. I just go for the concept, because I really don't know how to make it even. How am I gonna sell that to you? That you have a nice and clean thing in here, and if you are a Kraken or something, you can do this because you're so great. But then you go in there and you get just smacked over and over by some values and stuff. But yeah, let me show quickly what my Shamael is, because he will do it later on solo. It quite takes some time because, yeah, but also the gear requirements for this is like heavy again. Would I recommend it to you later? No, probably don't do it, because actually, let me show you quickly like here, I did it. Like, why didn't I show that earlier? But yeah, I did it. It quite took some time, took 7 minutes, but that's okay. Like, I don't give a crap about that. And yeah, I just did it like you saw it. Like, I went through the RNG, nobody got killed, then Sia killed them off. Boss killed every other champion besides Shamael. Shamael did it by itself. But hey, Larium, at this point, I want to get respected. And I do actually not feel respected if I grind the hell out of your game to get like the craziest stats. So I can do some videos, I can beat all these things, and then I go in there and I get a 3-star basalt. I get 50 materials for, like, what is this? Like, I cannot even... Like, all this grinding, all this doing, going through the RNG, beating all the new hype event. And then this is our rewards? Like, are you for real? I don't feel respected at all when I not even can press a button for another layer of RNG. And I can't even do that. Like, it's just a half press and go somewhere else. Go. I don't, it's the hard, like, where am I supposed to go for the rest of the materials? Events? Tabs, but the event dungeon really doesn't do anything for you. But hey, anyway, like the gemstone, yeah, it's kind of fine. Could be mythical materials, you know, it's just super hard and stuff. But yeah, yeah, whatever. I'm not so cool about that, but yeah, Shamael really, like, look at those stats. Like, that's what I have to do to get through it. 324 speed with a regeneration immortal set, 65k HP, 4100 defense. And yeah, like, the rest doesn't really matter so much. I just want to survive and slowly poke the boss with Giant Slayer. That's the whole goal behind it. The boss doesn't really heal, so that's cool. But yeah, that's the goal. And here, okay, we talk about rewards, that they are really not great. Let's talk about the stats that you have to do. Because on the last stage, actually, I'm on 430 speed right now. When I go, I was like 7, 8 speed less or something. I did not take a turn at the beginning. And if you usually know, if you don't take a turn against these super hard waves and stuff, they just delete you. And that's it. Like, there's mostly nothing you can do about it. So you want to go first. So I got on 430 speed, plus the speed lead, what I mean. Like, I have a speed lead right here. And even this one. Like, when we get our block buffs at the beginning, I will get some increase speed effect, like turn meter effect. And yeah, that's about him. Like, yeah, I got this. Like, it is too crazy. Like, in my opinion, this is a little bit too crazy. Of course, I can do it. Like, hey, don't get me wrong. I can make always a team up and kind of succeed and go through RNG layers. But yeah, that's the stats of him. Let's talk stats about her. Like, she needs to go second in line, 375, so she can actually take a turn, because we get our speed also decreased, we get our turn meter decreased when she actually casts something, and yeah, because of the blessing of Mephrala and stuff, and those other stats, I also have like a mythical right here, just to get the speeds right, just to get it done once. Like, even, is it worth for me to get a 3-star basalt for like 600 of starstones times a couple of times, because that's the requirement that I have to do? No, not at all. Like really not at all. I would not recommend it. I beaten it, no problem, but it's just, yeah, a little bit nasty. So yeah, let's not talk about her anymore, because there's nothing to talk about her anymore. Alright, so feral set is... Do I need a feral set? I kind of wanna have one because it does the block debuffs at the beginning and it blocks the block buffs that we get right away at the beginning. So this one is good. It gives you an extra buff that you can use for your seer. So you kind of really wanna have it. It depends what stats you have on your seer and But yeah, I get toasted in the comments again. 360 speed. Plus some really nice accuracy. Also, keep in mind, because she has that block debuffs at the start of the fight, she won't get block buffs. That also means you can get increased accuracy from our Patrick up to her. So her accuracy is quite boosted. I think it's 60%. So it's more than 1,000. Like more than 1,000 stupid accuracy to get it done. I know, I was able to do it. Is it so easy and stuff? Yeah, I put the wand on her to get some extra speed and stuff. Nothing too crazy. Besides the stats. Alright, I get it. And yeah, let's talk about Seer because also, holy moly. Like, I wasn't able to kill the ads so often. I needed the Arbiter. I used Armand from stage 31 to stage 34. And then on the last stage, I needed more buffs to actually kill the Wraiths. That's why I put in Arbiter, that you can put out the increase attack also out there, that I have the stupid few more things left that I can actually kill the Wraiths. Plus these stats right now. I have 300 speed in Stone Skin, so I cannot get turn meter decreased on her, because yeah, Stone Skin is gonna deny that one. It's already like, wow, that's what you have to do? Yes, you gotta have this 300 speed or she will never take a turn. If you have 300 speed without Stone Skin, I tried it. I had to go 330 speed to actually get a turn in. Plus the Arbiter. She also boosts our turn meter to get a stupid turn in there, because like all these effects that is coming up and blah blah blah. So we got crit rate and then also 386 crit damage plus 300 speed in a lethal Stone Skin set. Do you kind of see what I mean? This is a little bit too much. Even if you can do it. I don't know. Yeah, then we got the Cat's Gaze. And of course, I had to go out of the way to put out some... that your turn meter effects are more effective on this champion. Gemstone. That we actually get a turn in there. It's kind of like, guys, I don't know what's going on right here. I'm kind of cool that I was able to finish it off. But damn. The average Joe is not gonna do this. And yo, those are the masteries and stuff on her and stuff, yeah. Nothing too crazy, but again, here's the team. I did it. It took a long time. Sometimes I really want to be in here and like, yes, hype, and just act like this is something super cool. Then I cut to the one version, then the RNG didn't hit me and I was just showing you a clean fight or something. But I cannot do this. And so I'm more realistic. This is nothing for, this is something for 2% of the player base or 5%, something like this. Otherwise, you can't really do it. And for the rewards, just don't bother. The gear, if you're not a Kraken and blah, 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 you probably don't farm the gear. So the event dungeon is just about the champions. Let's be for real. The event dungeon is kind of super boring. Like, what do you want out of there? Just a champion that got released for this one. But also, is there something super special? Because we get champions releases so often. So they just have a different skin this time. And this, yeah, whatever. But yeah, that's how you do it. I don't know what to say. Besides, hey, guys, have a good one.